an electronic warfare station, or a launcher. It isn't meant to impress with a bright beam and a characteristic pew straight out of sci-fi, but to efficiently and inconspicuously perform the mundane yet critically important task of detecting an enemy drone, tracking it, holding energy on a vulnerable spot, and disabling the target. The roots of the system trace back to Blue Halo, a U.S. defense company specializing in directed energy, counter-drone systems, and space systems. In 2025, it was acquired by AeroVironment, so the Halo Locust is now part of the AeroVironment portfolio. The latter is also far from a random player in the market, having long earned recognition for its UAVs and loitering munitions, including the Switchblade family. It's ironic that two sides of the future of warfare, drones as a means of attack and lasers as a means of defense against them, have converged within a single corporate entity. But Locust is not just a laser on a tripod. In this combat system, the laser itself is only one component. To hit a flying drone, you must first receive target designation, detect a tiny target against the background of the sky, ground, thermal clutter, or clouds, classify it, maintain tracking, and direct the beam with such precision that the energy does not disperse across the hull, but focuses on a specific point. Therefore, what matters in Locust is not just the kilowatts, but the entire kill chain. Sensors, computers, algorithms, a stabilized beam director, thermal management, power supply, operator interface, and connection to command networks. The idea is as follows. The laser does not have to explode the drone instantly like in the movies. Instead, it heats up the material, destroys the optics, burns through the casing, and damages the engine, battery, wiring, wing, or control surfaces. This takes fractions of a second, but sometimes much longer depending on the distance to the target, weather conditions, laser power, and the target's material. Therefore, the main struggle is not even so much for kilowatts as it is for tracking stability. The system must hold energy even on the most agile targets as cold-bloodedly as a surgeon holds an instrument on a millimeter zone. And all this must happen while the target is flying, vibrating, capable of sharply changing course, and while dozens of other targets might be appearing around it. From this perspective, Locust seems closer to a robotic precision targeting complex than a gun. AeroVironment's descriptions emphasize plug-and-play interfaces for various sensors and RF bands, multi-purpose infrared search